Last night I finished work, I didn't feel so well, and I went straight to bed. That doesn't mean I fell asleep right away, but I was in bed, so I didn't come back to do any of this. But since we're starting a new day, let's check things off from yesterday to make sure we're not missing anything. I did clean out the car. I didn't do my other 2 cleaning tasks. Maybe I'll do them today. We'll see in a minute. I did drop off the donations. I did pick up my cash. And I dropped off my cleaning stuff, which was convenient because it was the same house. I did buy some bins at Dollar Tree. I don't know if they'll work, but I'll cross this off for now. I can always add it to a to-do list if I feel like I need something different. And I did drop off the books that I had in the car. So I did complete my reset. I feel really good about that. I feel hopeful that today is going to be better for it. I still have about 20 minutes of sitting here on my couch with my little friend in my lap, and I'm going to brainstorm what I need to get done today before I need to get up, get dressed, and get moving. I'm ready for a new day.
Hello on day 16. It is Friday and it is finally time to finish the last task on my cleaning list for the week, which is folding and putting away my laundry. As you can see, there is not much left here since I've been wearing things throughout the week from the clean laundry basket. That is my number 1 tip and trick for having less things to fold. So right now the dirty bin is more filled than the clean bin was. But let's take a few minutes, let's fold and put this away, and we're going to work a little bit more here in the bedroom today in terms of our decluttering.
And this is all we had left in there, so it's going to be quick to put everything away. Since we're already in the bedroom, today I want to start working on decluttering this big pile over here. These boxes and bins have many different things, so I'm going to try and keep it to one category for today, and that is going to be clothes. And clothes is a scary thing for me to declutter. Obviously, the clothes that I have here, which are in these 2 bins, are just a very small portion of all the clothes that I have. But these are the ones that were the most recently worn before I had furniture to put them away in. I do have a closet full of clothes right here, but we're not even going in there. So let me pull these 2 bins out together. We'll see what's in there. I will want to go through and see which items I want to let go and which items I want to keep. And I'll want to separate them out into different categories and, at least for now, store them in my dresser. It's a little overwhelming for me, but that's okay. I'm going to take everything out of the bins. I'm going to separate it by category of clothing or season, and we'll go from there. You know, a little bit at a time. Okay, this is what I have so far. I have a couple of miscellaneous items here that I will rehome first. I have some swimwear over there. I have some summer dresses and stuff over here. And then this bin here that I didn't take things out of is all pants. These 2 piles here are short sleeve t-shirts and tops. This big pile up front is long sleeve shirts. And these 3 piles here are all sweaters and sweatshirts. I've got this, guys. All right, I think I'm done with the shirts. These are ones that are current that I could potentially wear. These 2 sun shirts will go in the out of season drawer. And then here on the side, I have 2 items I'm getting rid of. This is a pajama top that can get donated, and this is a top that, well, just needs to go in the trash because it's that bad. Okay, I think I have the sweaters figured out. This is a pile of sweaters that are more light knit, which means that they'll be better for when the weather's a little warmer, so maybe spring. I will put them in a separate drawer for now.
These are thicker sweaters, so I'm going to put them in a drawer from which I'll be taking things out now. This is a sweatshirt, so that's going to go separately. And this sweater, as much as I love it because I don't have anything else in this color, just needs to go in the trash. It's pretty bad, but I've kept it way too long, and today's the day I'm letting it go. My swimwear is fine for now. If I find something better to replace some of the items that are probably ready to be let go of, I will. But as it is, I'm keeping this. Let me just put it away in the dresser. Okay, for the t-shirts, they are fine for now. I did find 4 that I am willing to let go. These are also bad enough that they all probably have to go in trash. If anything, I can cut some of them up for rags, but I'm not sure I'll do that. None of these fabrics are really cotton, so that's probably not very helpful. But it's time to let them go, and today's the day. This summer stuff is all good. Here is the pants situation. I have some jeans, which are fine. I have some thicker sweatpants and leggings, which are also fine. These sweatpants are all lighter, more for summer, spring, better weather. So I'm going to put this away somewhere else. And these are other miscellaneous wide leg pants that are also for a warmer time of the year. I do have some shorts here. Obviously, these are also for warmer weather. And then these are just pajamas, so these are going to go separately. Now, I have these 2 pairs of pants, which are pants that I would not wear out in public anymore. But I'm wondering if I should keep 1 pair for cleaning or for working in the garden, maybe. I'm going to think about that while I put everything else away. Okay, here is what I decided. I'm going to let these pants go. They are pretty old. They're even hand-me-downs, and they're kind of tight on me anyway. So these are going to be trash. I am going to keep these for garden work or cleaning around the house. And when I went in to put things back into the drawers, I decided these leggings that I previously thought were fine, I need to let go. I think they're a little tight on me. They're old, and if I want new leggings, I probably have other leggings in my closet somewhere that I could use. I don't need leggings that are too tight and old and may or may not have a hole and they're faded. I just don't need them, so they're going to be trash as well. I also found this pair of pajama pants that are ripped. I've been meaning to get rid of them for a while, and since they were in the drawer and I was putting things in, I'm taking them out, and they're also getting thrown out. At the end of the day, this is where we are. We have 4 pairs of pants that we're getting rid of, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tops. That is going to be 10 items. I also had this pajama top in there, but I didn't see another pajama top in my drawers. I'm going to try and use it as a pajama and see how I like that. So I'll keep it for now, but I might get rid of it in the next pass. My 2 bins are completely empty, which is great. I'm going to fold and put those away. And I was able to make some room over there so we can dig deeper. And maybe one day we'll see what's in that big trunk. I'm sure there's a lot to get rid of in there. Here is the list that I started out with this morning. Don't mind these middle 3 things. These are from yesterday, but everything else on the list so far I've done. I've edited and posted the video from yesterday. I washed my hair. I decluttered. As you can see in the morning, I didn't even know where I'd be working in today, but I did declutter those 2 boxes of clothing, I guess, and I folded my laundry. The only thing left on my list is deep cleaning the sink. At this point, I only have about an hour before I want to get to work. And during that time, I need to make some food, eat some lunch, and maybe prep some snacks for later so I'm not distracted while I'm working.
I also would love to rest for at least a few minutes, so we'll see if I have it in me to deep clean the sink. Okay, I'm not enthusiastic about it, but I'm in the kitchen. I'm gonna get this sink thing done. I would like to cross that off my list and not have to transfer it over till tomorrow. All right, we are done here in the kitchen. The counters are nice and clean all over again. The sink is nice and shiny too. Unfortunately, I did not have the time to do the few dishes that are in there. This would normally kill me and it would prevent me from doing anything, because if I can't do it all, if I can't do it right, why bother at all? But I'm trying to get away from that mindset. So today I'm going to be okay with leaving these things in here and moving on. The dish drying rack is nice and clean. It really needs to be replaced, but I've replaced a few things recently and I always think I'm upgrading, and it turns out that things are worse quality now, and well, this has lasted me 20 years, so it's about time to get retired. But it's still working fine. And that brings me to the end of my time for today. I am happy to have been able to cross everything off of my to-do list and still be getting to work on time. So let me eat now. I don't even know what time it is, so I don't know if I have time to rest, but I am happy with everything that got done. I hope your month is going well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. I made it outside. It may only be for about 15 minutes before I have to start work, but that counts.